Look at me, I'm jumping on a trend. I'm not late, right? Just Dance has been around for a long time, coming up on its 15-year anniversary next year. Despite this, there is a lot that cannot be found just on the surface of this game. From various beta maps to exclusive songs, and even a sub-community of people dedicated to making Ubisoft's employees' lives hell, there is a whole lot going on within this dancing game. And so, the logical thing to do is to shove all of that into an iceberg chart. You'll know what an iceberg chart is unless you've been living under a rock for the past few years. Either way, this specific chart was made by me, inspired by the few other iceberg charts I could find on Just Dance. This isn't comprehensive and I could add a lot more, but for now, this is good. If you have something I should add, let me know. I'll probably make a part 2. Oh, and this iceberg is sorted by most known to least known. Although you can debate on whether or not my placements are good enough. This is my personal opinion after all. Anyways, let's get into the iceberg. Layer 1. Fresh Air. Just Dance 2015 controller app. For Just Dance 2015, Ubisoft made it so that you could use your phone to dance to songs, rather than having to use the Kinect or PS Move using a new app. At the start, it was only for Xbox One and PS4, but as other games released and further updates have been issued, the app works with every version of Just Dance since, now just renamed to the Just Dance controller app. Just Dance 3 Konami Code. In a collaboration with Kellogg's, the cereal company, you could get a code for Just Dance that would unlock a new song, Barbra Streisand Extreme. The code, however, is very simple. On the main menu, just do a Konami code. Up, up, down, down, left, right, then boom, it's unlocked. No cereal needed. Also, as a side note, this is the first Extreme alternate in the entire series, and the only one in Just Dance 3. 13,333. 13,333 is the highest score that you can get in Just Dance since Just Dance 2. There are a few exceptions, those being a few modes in previous games, but you'll never see a legitimate score over 13,333 in modern Just Dance. Golden menu in Just Dance 2 and 3. In Just Dance 2 and 3, if you get 5 stars on every main song, you'll unlock the golden menu, which is just a reskinned main menu. Despite it just being a color change, it's weirdly rewarding. And I'd know, since I got it in Just Dance 3. Party Master. Party Master was a mode in Just Dance from Just Dance 4 to Just Dance 2016. Although this was a Wii U exclusive in the beginning, it then became available for the Xbox 360 and One through the Xbox Smart Glass app for Just Dance 2014, but then became a Wii U exclusive again. This mode required 2 to 5 people. One person would be the Party Master, and the others would be dancers. A map would begin to play, but the Party Master would be able to select a different dance move to change to. Often, these moves would be from different maps from different games. It was basically a custom mashup. It makes sense as to why it was removed, as the Wii U was dying and doing it on any other console was impractical. Uplay exclusive songs. Uplay, now known as Ubisoft Connect, is a connection feature between Ubisoft games, allowing you to gather points and then use them to unlock things in games. In Just Dance, you can actually unlock songs. Now, these are normally songs that have been in previous games, but you're getting them for free, which makes that really cool. For example, in Just Dance 2016, after the introduction of Just Dance Unlimited, you could get songs like Dagomba and Spectronizer just for doing challenges. World Dance Floor VIPs. Back in the Just Dance 2015 days of the World Dance Floor, there used to be an instance of VIPs appearing to challenge all the other players. The few people who appeared were Aureli Serene, who is an OG dancer for Just Dance, Tyler Oakley and Jessie J, as well as Cookie Monster. VIPs still exist, but now as VIP maids, and they don't appear on the World Dance Floor to challenge the other players anymore. Just Dance Now and Unlimited remakes. Older songs often make it into Just Dance via Just Dance's subscription services, but you'll notice that some songs look different. Specifically, these songs are from Just Dance 1 to 3. These songs have had their maps remade from the ground up to be very similar to the original version in the games they originate from, but making them higher quality and giving them more animations and such. Although that isn't always the case, take a look at Jai Ho for example. That is a stark difference from its original map. Spin-off games. Just Dance isn't the only dancing game produced by Ubisoft. They've also made ABBA and Michael Jackson The Experience, as well as the Smurfs Dance Party. Only the ABBA songs have made it into the main Just Dance series, only as a part of Just Dance Unlimited and Now, but it's very possible that the Michael Jackson songs could be as well. I don't trust the Smurfs though. Coca-Cola songs. Just Dance has often featured Coca-Cola made songs in the game. The first was The World Is Ours by David Corey featuring Mona Blaka in Just Dance 2014, and was only as DLC. After this, there was always one song promoted by Coca-Cola in Just Dance in each game up until Just Dance 2016, ending with Taste the Feeling by Avicii and Conrad Sewell being an unlimited and now exclusive. The Emoji Movie. Yeah, Just Dance was featured pretty blatantly in the Emoji Movie. In the movie, Gene and Jailbreak had to dance to a song using Just Dance Now, and because I haven't watched the movie and I refuse to do more research, that's all I know. But in Just Dance, we got a new map out of it. Wake Me Up Before You Go-Go from the Emoji Movie. This map includes Gene and Jailbreak as the coaches, with references to the movie in the background. Layer 2. Tip of the iceberg. 无理全开. 无理全开, or Just Dance China, is the Chinese version of Just Dance. These versions are exclusive to mainland China and can feature added songs and altered song lists. For example, in 无理全开2017, or Just Dance 2017 China, the song Daddy by Psy was removed from the song list, as China was angry that South Korea had implemented the THAAD system, a missile defense system, and thus China banned anything Korean from entering the country, such as K-pop. Anyways, these games also can include exclusive songs like 小苹果, or Little Apple, and 推这个, or Leg Song. 无理全开, 火力派. Also known as Just Dance Vitality School, this was China's equivalent to Just Dance Now, using an application to play songs online on your computer with your phone as the controller. Vitality School also had plenty of exclusive songs like 小鸡小鸡, Check Check, 最炫民族风, Coolest Ethnic, and 夏日甜心, Summer Sweetie. And my apologies for the pronunciation of those. My 4 years of Chinese in high school is breaking down. There were also plenty of exclusive songs that were going to be released, but ended up being put on the back burner due to the game shutting down in 2020. Incorrect lyrics. The people that have to type out the lyrics for Just Dance are human, and as such they get things wrong sometimes, even though copy-pasting is a thing. Anyways, many songs have lyrics that are just not correct, sometimes even meaning that certain lines that should have been censored get left in the game. For example, in Mad Love, the line, "Go your legs look the best when I'm spreading the two apart," gets changed to, "Gal, you light up the place when I'm spreading the two apart." To be fair, this line does appear in the song, but it doesn't appear twice. Anya or Ania. Anya or Ania is an artist that used to exclusively make songs for Ubisoft for Just Dance. She only appeared in Just Dance 3 and 4, but had some banger songs. Dance All Night, Baby Don't Stop Now, Crazy Little Thing, and Brand New Start were all songs that were put into the game, but there were plenty more. For example, Brand New Start was originally going to be a song called Let Me Feel Ya, but it ended up being replaced. Also, she was originally meant to have a song called Run Dem Boys in the game, but that never happened. She's now an independent artist away from Ubisoft, releasing her old music and making new music on her own. Region exclusives. With the world being as diverse as it is, some Just Dance games get region-exclusive maps. This has been going on for a long time, like how PAL versions of Just Dance 3 got Satellite and Marcia Baila. There have been very few NTSC exclusives, but there were a few, such as Jai Ho, You Are My Destiny in Just Dance 2, and Good Girl in Just Dance 4. There still are region-exclusive songs, but nowadays they get re-released into Just Dance subscription services. Just Mario. Just Mario is a map that has always been exclusive to Just Dance games on Nintendo consoles. Originally, it was on Just Dance Wii, which we'll get into shortly, and then made its way to being a Just Dance 3 Wii DLC, and then being reintroduced in Just Dance 2018 as a Switch DLC. The map is of Mario dancing to various famous themes from Mario games, like the Overworld, Underground, and Starman themes. Japan exclusives. Much like 无理全开, there are also exclusive games to Japan, although it's not because of a strict wall of laws. There are a few Just Dance Japan exclusives, those being Just Dance Wii, Wii 2, Wii U, and Yokai Watch Dance Just Dance Special Edition. Anyways, these exclusive versions include a majority of J-pop songs, like Pom 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 by Kyari Pamu Pamu. There are some songs from the main games, but they aren't the main focus. Just Dance DJ. The Just Dance DJ was a removed feature from Just Dance 2014, that seemingly allowed players to remix songs by dancing. It was only ever seen in the debut trailer for Just Dance 2014, and featured the lines, "Select the next song you want, let your moves shape the music, and switch to the next song." It seems like a cool idea, but it definitely sounds gimmicky at best. Probably for the better that it didn't get added. Just Dance 2017 PC. Just Dance 2017 is the first version of Just Dance to be released on PC, and the only one to be released via Steam. It's still available now and works flawlessly, connecting with my Ubisoft Connect account and syncing my scores. Obviously, the game only works with your phone, but you could also opt to not score at all and play without a controller, which no other game I've seen has let you do. But this version isn't popular for that, but rather, it's popular for mods. Mods are what you expect. Modifications to a game. There have been plenty of these made, and they normally fall into the categories of adding back in songs not included in Just Dance Unlimited, and I don't want to pay for Just Dance Unlimited. Now you can do this on any version, but the PC is just so much easier to work with as the files are right there. Also because it takes no brainpower to install a mod. Don't ask me how I know that. Baby One More Time beta. The Britney Spears song Baby One More Time was featured in Just Dance 3 as a dance crew, but there was another solo version produced that never got used. This unused coach can be briefly seen in-game as the dancer for the Baby One More Time mashup, as well as in a few mashups in Just Dance 4. Either way, the full choreography to this beta song has not been leaked yet, so what we have is what we get. All I Want for Christmas. Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You was a song planned to be in Just Dance 2014, but was left unreleased. Many songs probably go unreleased due to copyright issues, but Just Dance doesn't like to leave those things unused, so they end up using these unused coaches in various mashups and Party Master modes, and this song is no different. This is probably one of the most notable beta songs that has never been released into the game. Recently, however, the whole map was leaked, but the song itself has still not yet been released. Get Lucky Alternate. There was a planned alternate routine for the song Get Lucky in Just Dance 2014, but it was left unreleased. This alternate was originally meant to be a DLC, as is evidenced by the codename. The coach lived on in the Radical mashup in Just Dance 2017, but otherwise it was never seen again. Despite this, leakers have leaked the entire routine online, but this routine has not yet been officially released. Let's Get It Started. The Black Eyed Peas song Let's Get It Started was meant to be featured in Just Dance 2, but was left unreleased. The coach was featured in the trailers for the game as well as even the PAL cover art, but the song never appeared in-game. But, of course, the entire choreography has been leaked online. Disco Ball Man 2. In various mashups and Party Master modes, there has been this random dancer with a disco ball for a head. This coach, only known as Disco Ball Man 2, first appeared in Just Dance 2014 and continued to appear until 2017. This dancer has no known song or map attached to him, and seemingly was put in to have more options for mashups and Party Master. Jungle Drum. The Emiliana Torini song Jungle Drum was meant to be a part of Just Dance 3, but was left unreleased. The coach appears in Just Dance 4 Party Master modes and in the manual for Just Dance 4 as a placeholder song square. Other than that, the coach was never seen anywhere else, but leakers did find the full thing and release it online. Layers 3. Under the Surface. Song replacements. Various songs throughout Just Dance history have been replaced with a Ubisoft-made song. For example, the song Yaminya Sar in Just Dance 2021 was originally meant to be the song Habibi Yaini by Organite, as is evidenced by the codename of the map. Another song change would be Just Dance 2014's Nitrobot, originally being Daft Punk's Robot Rock. Venus B. Speaking of codenames, Just Dance 3's Venus had a codename of Venus B, which could mean that this was a retake of an original choreography. Although there's one caveat to that, which is that no other song in Just Dance has followed this naming convention. Maybe it changed later, but no other song has this B suffix to its codename. And as far as I can tell, there have been no leads as to why the song has a B suffix to its codename. Sayonara Retake. In a very similar vein, the Just Dance 2018 song Sayonara has a codename of Sayonara Retake, implying that there is an original version with a different coach, background, choreography, or any/all of the above. There does seem to be a beta outfit from the thumbnails of the teasers, but nothing more has been found and published. Just Dance 5. In Just Dance 2014's development, it was originally meant to be called Just Dance 5, as found in a few image files left in from the development versions of the game. Of course, Just Dance ended up taking the Madden route and now uses the next year instead of a sequential number. We Dance. On the topic of name changes, Just Dance was originally going to be called We Dance, according to some folder names in the game. It's unknown why the name was changed, but if I had to guess, it probably was because it could be easily identified with the Lady Gaga song of the same name, even though it wasn't in the game yet. What You Waitin' For beta. The choreography to Gwen Stefani's What You Waitin' For was originally meant to be slightly different, especially during the chorus. This was known for a long while, but it was only fairly recently when the full beta choreography would be released to the public. Uno and Monopoly. There are DLC packs for the Ubisoft versions of Uno and Monopoly. Monopoly has a Just Dance 2015 DLC pack, in which all the properties are changed to represent various different musical genres, and putting coaches on those properties as well. Uno, on the other hand, has a Just Dance 2017 DLC pack, in which the cards have various coaches on them. There are also a few exclusive cards that can do things like swapping cards with the player in front of you, equaling the number of cards in each player's hand, and much more. Rihanna's absence. Rihanna has had multiple songs in Just Dance, all the way from Just Dance 2 to Just Dance 2015, having a song in each game between and including those two. Yet after Just Dance 2015, she hasn't been featured again, and hasn't made her way into any Just Dance subscription service, despite her older songs from Just Dance 2 and 3 being remade for the subscription services. There seems to be no reason for this other than copyright or monetary issues. Lore. Just Dance has lore now. Yeah. Various coaches like Rasputin and Hot and Cold have extensive lore in the Just Dance universe. And with the release of Just Dance 2023, this lore has been expanded tenfold. YouTuber Little Siha has a great video on the lore, and she can explain it way better than I ever could in this condensed as fuck iceberg. So check her out. She also just has amazing content overall. Copyright claims. What I'm currently worrying about right now. Ubisoft has a very strict system of how to portray Just Dance online, and if you don't follow that, they'll claim your video. The same thing happens with leaks, although that's pretty understandable. So if you're wondering why this video doesn't have a lot of Just Dance gameplay, especially of the betas, that's why. In the Hall of the Pixel King beta. The Just Dance 2018 song In the Hall of the Pixel King, a chiptune remix of In the Hall of the Mountain King in Ode to Joy, was originally meant to be in Just Dance 2017, and had a completely different map, different coach, background, and choreography. The entire beta choreography has leaked, but it looks like it was recorded on a 2009 flip phone from an absolute horrible angle. Dancer of the Week and World Dance Floor hacks. Various times throughout Just Dance history since 2019, the Dancer of the Week and World Dance Floor have been hacked by hackers. Seemingly this is just to prove that they could and maybe even advertise their discords, but this has apparently happened both in 2019 and 2022. And we'll talk about some of those hackers way later. Removed mashups. There are a few mashups that were meant to exist, but for some reason were never put into the game. For example, Diamonds in Just Dance 2015 was meant to have a fashionable men themed mashup, but was just never put into the game. Unseen parts of maps. Just Dance maps don't start exactly when you press play, and don't end exactly when the screen fades to white. There are parts before and after that you never see. For example, 24K Golden's song Mood in Just Dance 2022 has a section at the start where the two coaches are messing around with the camera. And in Billie Eilish's song Happier Than Ever, the coach at the end lays down on the chair panting, which... same bestie. The Art of Just Dance. The Art of Just Dance is a book released for the 10th anniversary of Just Dance. In it contains various avatars, coaches, fan arts, and pictures from the events throughout the history of Just Dance. It even features betas and country exclusives not seen around the world. While originally copies were given to Ubisoft star players and developers, they were also given out as prizes in a contest. Layer 4. Deep Dark Waters. Daddy Cool Contest. Daddy Cool was a song that got introduced into Just Dance in Just Dance 2018, but it originally was a contest for the French soap company Daddy back in Just Dance 3. It featured a completely different coach, background, choreography, and even song duration, as the song was cut by over 2 minutes. Otherwise, this was never really put into a Just Dance game and was just an advertising stunt, I guess. Daddy Cool Just Dance Wii 2. Speaking of Daddy Cool, it is actually featured in the credits of the Japanese exclusive Just Dance Wii 2, despite it not being present in the game. Does this mean that Daddy Cool is meant to be in the game? Or was it just a placeholder? Well, no more has been found out about it, so who knows. Just Dance 2021 Microsoft Store leak. Not all leaks come from those who are malicious. Some of them are just dumb, like Microsoft. Yeah, Microsoft accidentally leaked a bit of Just Dance 2021 when they accidentally published the Microsoft Store page a bit too early. Nothing much came from it other than the design and a few unknown coaches. Maybe a few songs as well? Who knows. Just Dance Creativity Workshop. The Just Dance Creativity Workshop was an interesting way of getting some new songs into the game by having some sort of creative element to it. There were 5 so-called challenges: Just Paint, Just Edit, Just Screen, Just Reel, and Just Live, or Live. Each of these was different in its own right and provided a lot of creativity. Go figure. Despite this, not a lot is known about this workshop. A few leaks have been made, like the Just Paint and Just Reel choreographies, but they both claim to be the Kesha song Crazy Kids. Also, supposedly the Just Live song was meant to be Ghost by Ella Henderson. So did the workshop only work with one song, or is there a liar within the leakers? It's all inconclusive. Closer. In the description of the teaser video for the Chainsmokers' Don't Let Me Down, it mentions how this is the second song by the Chainsmokers, after Closer. Despite this, Closer has never appeared in any Just Dance game, and seemingly hasn't been found in the files of the game. This could mean that Closer was intended to be released before Don't Let Me Down, or it could be some guy messing up the description in press releases. Just Dance 2 on PS3. Just Dance 2 is a Wii exclusive, and the first game that was multi-console was Just Dance 3. Despite this, in the files of the Just Dance 2 demo are 4 PlayStation Move controllers, which means that Just Dance 2 was planned on being ported to the PS3. Of course that didn't happen, but I would pay good money to see a PS3 version of Just Dance 2. Move Your Body. The Beyonce song Move Your Body was planned to be in Just Dance 4, but was removed for unknown reasons. For the longest time, we had a 3-second or so long clip of the choreography, and that was it. Nowadays, the full map has been leaked. Various Just Dance 2017 betas. Just Dance 2017 has a slew of beta songs, specifically alternates, that I just grouped together. Dyro and Danik's Radical had a beta alternate that was very different to the helmet version we got in the final game. A few leaks have been made, but the full thing is still unknown, as far as I can find at the time of writing. Justin Bieber's Sorry had a beta alternate with the trio of girls performing the official choreography from the music video. Sadly, as far as I know, the only bits of evidence we have for this are from the Autodance servers. CS Titanium originally had an alternate akin to the on-stage alternates of Just Dance 2014. This alternate in its entirety has been leaked. Poker Face. The Lady Gaga song Poker Face was rumored to be in Just Dance 2, and their coach was used various times throughout the advertisements for Just Dance 2. Despite this, we now know that the coach was for an early version of Lady Gaga's Just Dance, not Poker Face. As far as we know, Poker Face has not been put into any Just Dance game. I'm an Albatross beta. The Just Dance 2016 song I'm an Albatross by Aaron Chupa originally had a much different coach and choreography. While the overall vibe of Music Box stayed the same, it is a very different map. The entire beta map has been leaked, although it is about 2 pixels tall. Layer 5. The Abyss. Leaks/leakers. As I've been mentioning at various points throughout this iceberg, there is a subset within the Just Dance community that consists of people who are dedicated to leaking content that is not meant to be seen, either at the moment or at all. There are plenty of names that I could drop here, but I'm not going to mention them. Originally, I did have a section where I wanted to go a little more in-depth with one of them, but I don't want to shine a spotlight on someone while name dropping them. Leaker and modder drama. Would you imagine that a subset of the Just Dance community is toxic? Yeah, there's plenty of drama between modders and leakers, as those two communities overlap quite a lot. Now, there is a lot that I'm not aware about, and I'm sure this drama dates back far before I saw it firsthand, but it is a thing that happens, and if you're planning on digging into leakers like this, it's best that you be aware of it. But it's also best that you take everything you see with a grain of salt. And before I get attacked, I don't care what drama goes on, I just want to see some leaks. Releleka. Releleka is an ironic spelling of real leak, and is normally used for songs that are very obviously not going to be added into Just Dance anytime soon. This put me in a rabbit hole where I found the Just Dance Fekaleka wiki, which also shows the inverse of Releleka, which is just funny. Like, they have Just Dance versions up until 2027, and one of the songs is Psycho's #Brooklyn Blood Pop, which is not included in the Tuvalu release because presumably this is the country's emergency alert system sound. Side note, it's not. I've discussed this on my TikTok, but it's funny that my interests met up at this point. WhatsApp EDM Remix. The WhatsApp EDM Remix is a constant fake leak, or rather Fekaleka, that I've seen time and time again. The actual song is by Moondai, and the choreography comes from the redo fanmade map of Ava Max's Sweet But Psycho. This song is also listed on the Just Dance Fekaleka wiki, and is, from what I've seen, the most comprehensive map on the entire wiki. I don't know who originated this Fekaleka, nor do I know why this song was used. I know a lot of leakers and modders dislike most mainstream Just Dance YouTubers, hence them using one of Redo's videos, but everything else is a mystery to me. Birth while shooting. In the Art of Just Dance book, the one I mentioned up in Layer 3, there's a page dedicated to stats about Just Dance. There's plenty of interesting stuff here. most played songs, 900,000 kilometers of fabrics used, 66 tons of cakes eaten, 96 billion liters of coffee consumed, etc. But there's one that's crazy. One baby delivered during a shooting. Now, does this necessarily mean that it was delivered on set? I guess not, but it does feel like that's implied. Either way, that is a legitimate stat given to us by the Just Dance team. And you have to remember that this book was only given to a select few people, so there doesn't seem to be a reason as to why the Just Dance team would lie about a stat like that. So, that was the iceberg. Do you know it went that deep? Now, like I said in the intro, this is by far not a comprehensive list, and I could cover many, many more topics. But the script is over 5,000 words now, and I know I'm going to be dying in the editing process, so I'll leave it here. But if you have something you want to see added, let me know and I'll make a version too. Otherwise, thank you all for watching, and have a nice day. See ya.